Hello and good morning, you two. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah,
Absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you what, I've experienced this movie, and I got to be honest with you. I was a pigeon fancier, and so watching this movie was putting me right back into my childhood again. I loved my pigeons.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's really great. Pigeons are amazing.
For you to be as close as you were to the pigeons, is there a side of your personality that's going, you know what, I really would like to learn more about them and to really have one in my life?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I told my mom, I was like, can I get a pigeon? And she was like, no. She was like, because my dog is very feral, because she's a Siberian Husky, so she would probably eat the pigeon.
Right.
And for the well-being of the pigeons, I would not put a pigeon in harm. So, I definitely want a pigeon, but that's for when we get more land, and then I will own a pigeon. I promise you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, I love pigeons too. I mean, I had, for the role of Adam, like, I had to memorize these lines, like, with a whole bunch of facts, and then, I was like, oh my gosh, and then I actually started doing the stuff that Adam was doing, researching about all these pigeons. And I was like, man, I'm like, now I want one. Now I got to get a loft. I got to move to like a pigeon-friendly area. I'm like, where can I buy these pigeons? I'm like,
I would talk to the pigeon handlers, Lauren and Roland, at lunch, and I would just be like, I would ask about the pigeon specifically, like not about pigeons in general, but I'd be like, so, Apollo, like, what type of pigeon is he? Like, does he like the warm or does he like the cold? Like, does he like cuddling? Can I cuddle him? Like, honestly, I would just ask them a million questions, and they were so more than willing to answer them.
I'm with you on the cuddling part of it, because these days I raise doves, and I call them my jazz, because the music is just so beautiful. They'll sing at 2 o'clock in the morning. But you're right about that cuddling. They love to be embraced by the human.
Oh, yeah. There was like pigeons, and they'd be like, they love to cuddle you. Like, just cuddle them. And so I would literally, like, they would fall asleep in my arms, and I'd be like, oh my gosh.
They're so soft.
Yeah, they're really soft.
What did you learn from this story? Because, I mean, it's a true story, so there has to be something that you would pick up on.
Definitely, it is based off of a true story. It's about an article that Susan Orlean wrote about a girl who was a 12, 13-year-old pigeon racer. So I definitely I don't think this story is verbatim like a true story, but I think it's definitely something that the wonderful mind of John Gatins got a hand on and worked his magic on. So I think that definitely the aspect of the pigeons and helping Kaitlyn in a sort of way cope with just her life. I think that honestly that is probably the most truest part of the story that I can think of, is that I think it's a universal theme that something can help you, and especially in this case for Kaitlyn, and probably in the case of that girl, probably the pigeons.
A whole idea of like, pigeons, or especially homing pigeons, having only one home in their entire life, and they will go through like hell and death just trying to like get back to their home. Yeah. And it's such a wonderful metaphor in the way that, Kaitlyn especially is trying to like, she wants to have her home, and anywhere else she feels like she's a prisoner. And, I definitely feel that it's like, she definitely relates to these, to the pigeons, and that's like really what helps her out, so yeah.
I love it. I really do love the movie, and we're definitely going to be talking about it for a very long time. It's on Paramount Plus. The name of the movie is Little Wing. Please come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for the two of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, we'll send some stuff your way.
You be brilliant today, you two, okay?
All right. Thank you. You too.